Have you ever started your day feeling a bit stuck? Not just mentally, but physically too. You wake up, sip your tea or coffee, go about your usual routine, and still nothing. That bloated, heavy, sluggish feeling follows you around like a shadow. It's frustrating, isn't it? Especially when you remember how years ago things just worked. You didn't have to think twice about your digestion. But now, after 60, it's like your system's forgotten what to do. You're not alone in this. Constipation is one of the most common and uncomfortable issues people face as they age. And yet, it's one of the least talked about. Nobody wants to bring it up at lunch with friends or mention it to their children, but that doesn't mean it isn't affecting your quality of life, your energy, your mood, even how well you sleep at night. The good news? You don't need expensive supplements or dramatic changes. In fact, there are a few simple things you can start doing right now each morning that naturally help your body return to its rhythm. These habits are gentle, effective, and most importantly, easy to stick to. Let's begin with something that seems so obvious, yet most people don't do nearly enough. Hydration. When you wake up in the morning, your body has just gone 7, 8, maybe even 9 hours without a single drop of water. And here's the thing. Your colon needs water to work properly. It's like a sponge. When you're dehydrated, your colon pulls water from your food waste, making your stool hard and difficult to pass. That's where the discomfort begins. So, before reaching for your morning coffee or tea, pause and drink a full glass of warm water. Yes, warm, not cold. Warm water is gentler on your digestive system and can actually stimulate bowel movements more effectively. Some people like to add a squeeze of fresh lemon to their water, and that's wonderful too. It helps wake up your digestive enzymes and gives a small kickstart to your metabolism. Think of it as telling your body, "Oh, good morning, let's get moving." Now, while you're sipping that water, take a few quiet moments for yourself. No phone, no TV, no distractions. Just breathe. Stress plays a surprisingly big role in constipation. When you're tense, your body goes into fight or flight mode, completely shutting down digestion. By starting your morning calmly, you're sending a powerful message to your body. It's safe to relax, and it's safe to release. The second habit is something many people overlook, but it's deeply rooted in how our bodies were designed to function: movement. Not intense workouts or long walks right after you wake up, but gentle motion that helps stimulate your intestines. You don't have to lace up your sneakers or roll out a yoga mat. Even 5 minutes of stretching while standing beside your bed can work wonders. Try this. Gently twist your torso side to side, lifting your arms above your head as you inhale and bringing them back down as you exhale. These light flowing movements help massage your internal organs, encouraging them to do their job. Your intestines, after all, aren't machines. They respond to motion. If you stay still for too long, so do they. Some people even find that a short morning walk around their garden or down the hallway helps get things moving. You don't need to break a sweat. You just need to wake your body up with kindness. Now, here's something that might surprise you. Timing matters. Your body loves routine, especially as you age. And that includes your digestive system. Creating a regular bathroom time every morning, even if you don't feel the urge at first, can actually train your body over time. Sit quietly on the toilet for a few minutes after your water and light movement. Don't strain or rush. Just breathe deeply, relax, and allow your body to respond naturally. It may not happen right away, but if you do this consistently day after day, your body will start to get the message. This is where patience comes in. Many seniors feel anxious if nothing happens within a minute or two, but remember, constipation didn't start overnight, and regularity won't return overnight either. These habits are about creating a rhythm your body can rely on, a rhythm that brings you comfort, lightness, and ease. every single day. What you're doing each morning is more than just managing a symptom. You're restoring a relationship with your body. You're giving it what it needs to take care of you. That's a powerful shift, especially when so much of aging can feel like giving things up. This is about reclaiming something and doing it naturally with love. So, you've had your warm water, you've moved your body a little, and you've even carved out some quiet time to let your system do its thing. These are powerful beginnings, but we're not done yet, because what you put into your body in the morning plays just as big a role as how you start your day. Let's talk about your first meal of the day. Breakfast, for many, becomes either too rushed or too routine. Toast, maybe a little jam, tea or coffee, and that's it. But if constipation is a regular visitor in your life, this is the moment to be a little more intentional. Your digestive system after 60 moves slower, produces fewer digestive enzymes, and often needs a bit more help in breaking things down. So what does that mean for your morning plate? Fiber, and not just any fiber, the right kind. You need a combination of soluble and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber helps form a soft, gel-like consistency in your intestines, which keeps things moving. Oats are a wonderful option here. A warm bowl of oatmeal, especially steel-cut or rolled oats, is like a gentle broom for your gut. Add in some chia seeds or flax seeds, and now you're not just eating breakfast, you're feeding your digestion. But don't forget the insoluble fiber, too. This is the roughage, the part that adds bulk and helps push everything along. Think slices of apple with the skin, a few berries, or even a handful of nuts. Together, these foods don't just help you go, they help you feel satisfied, light, and nourished all morning long. Of course, if you've been used to lighter breakfasts, this may feel like a lot. That's okay. You don't need to overhaul everything overnight. Maybe today you add a sprinkle of flaxseed. Tomorrow you try oatmeal instead of toast. The key is consistency, not perfection. And that brings us to something most people don't talk about when it comes to digestion: gut-friendly bacteria. Your digestive system is home to trillions of little organisms. Your gut microbiome. They're the unsung heroes of your health. But after 60, those helpful bacteria start to decline, especially if you've taken antibiotics, eaten processed foods, or experienced stress. And when the bad bacteria outnumber the good, guess what slows down first? Yes, your bowels. Now, here's where a small morning habit can make a big difference. Fermented foods, a spoonful of plain yogurt with live cultures, a small serving of kefir, or even a bit of sauerkraut can reintroduce healthy bacteria into your system. These little microbes help break down food, absorb nutrients, and yes, promote regular, natural bowel movements. If you've never tried kefir, it's like a drinkable yogurt, and many seniors find it gentler on the stomach than milk. You can pour it over your oats, blend it into a smoothie, or sip it on its own. Just make sure it's unsweetened. Sugar feeds the bad bacteria, and we're trying to encourage the good ones to thrive. Now let's talk briefly about something very few people consider. Your posture. Strange, right? But how you sit, especially when trying to have a bowel movement, can have a big impact on whether things flow naturally or not at all. In traditional societies, people squat to go to the bathroom, and it turns out this position naturally straightens out the colon, making elimination easier. Now, you don't have to start squatting, but there are little adjustments that help. For example, placing your feet on a low stool or even a couple of sturdy books while you're sitting on the toilet raises your knees slightly above your hips. This small change can reduce strain, relax your pelvic muscles, and allow for a smoother, more complete release. It may feel awkward at first, but many seniors who try this trick are amazed at how effective it is. It's a reminder that sometimes the answers aren't about doing more, they're about doing things a little differently. As we bring all these habits together, it's important to remember that your body wants to work with you. Constipation isn't your enemy, it's a message, a gentle signal that something needs attention. And once you begin responding with kindness, patience, and consistency, that message gets quieter. Your mornings feel lighter, your energy returns, and life begins to flow, not just physically, but emotionally too, because here's the deeper truth. When you're not carrying around that uncomfortable heaviness every day, you think more clearly, you smile more easily, and you move with greater freedom. These small changes ripple out into the rest of your day and the rest of your life. At this point, your morning is beginning to look like a gentle wellness ritual rather than just a routine. A warm glass of water, a few calming stretches, a nourishing breakfast full of fiber and probiotics, and even a more supportive posture. All of it quietly working together to bring your body back into its natural rhythm. But there's one more piece of this puzzle that can truly transform how your digestive system behaves each morning, and it's one that often gets forgotten in the noise of daily life. Your mindset. You see, after 60, it's easy to fall into patterns of thinking that make us feel disconnected from our bodies. We get used to discomfort. We dismiss symptoms as just part of aging, and when something like constipation becomes a daily struggle, we start believing this is just how it has to be. But that's not true. Your body is incredibly responsive. Even now, it listens, it adapts, and sometimes what it needs more than anything is your gentle attention. A few minutes of mindful breathing each morning can work in deeper ways than you might imagine, not just by calming your nervous system, but by literally telling your gut, we're safe. It's time to relax. It's okay to let go. Try this before breakfast, or even while you're sipping your warm water. Place one hand on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose. Feel your belly rise. Then exhale through your mouth, long and steady. Do this 5 or 6 times. With each breath, feel your muscles soften. This is more than just a relaxation technique. It's communication, a way of saying to your digestive system, I'm with you. We're in this together. You might be surprised at how much this one habit helps. Constipation isn't just about food or movement. It's deeply connected to how we hold tension in our bodies. Grief, fear, stress, all of it can live in the gut. When you begin your day with calm, you're giving your system permission to release what it's been holding on to. And finally, perhaps the most underrated habit of all, consistency. These habits we've talked about, they aren't flashy. They don't promise overnight miracles, but when you do them each day with love and patience, your body starts to trust the rhythm you're creating, and that trust leads to balance. Balance leads to flow, and flow brings you freedom, not just in digestion, but in every part of your life. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. Look at how far you've come in just a few mornings. You've nourished your body with water and fiber. You've stretched, moved, breathed. You've chosen to sit differently, eat differently, and think differently. These small acts, added together, have the power to restore something precious, ease, comfort, confidence in your body again. And if it's not perfect yet, don't worry. Progress doesn't come in big leaps. It comes in tiny shifts that grow stronger with time. If your body could talk, it would thank you, not just for what you're doing, but for caring enough to try. That's something not everyone does. And it speaks volumes about the strength and wisdom you carry. So here's what I want you to remember. Aging isn't about losing function. It's about learning how to work with your body, not against it. When you listen to its cues, give it what it needs, and treat it with gentleness, it responds. Even at 60, even at 70, even beyond. Constipation might have been a struggle. But now it's becoming a story of transformation. A quiet reminder that you still have control over your wellness, one mindful morning at a time. If this video has helped you, or if you've tried any of these habits and found relief, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might be the one that encourages someone else to begin theirs. And if you'd like more tips like this, gentle, natural, and made especially for life after 60, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. There's so much more to explore together, because here's the truth, and I want you to really hear this. You are not stuck. Not in your digestion, not in your energy, and not in your life. Change is still possible. Relief is still possible. And your best, most comfortable years are still ahead. So here's to mornings that move you, literally and emotionally. Here's to choosing health in quiet, consistent ways. And here's to living your fullest, freest, most comfortable life at any age.